Oh my goodness, it's so nice to see you. Oh, it's been forever, it feels like. Hi, back. Oh, shit. Stop. I'm so sorry. Oh, gosh. Love your smile. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm still a bit raspy. I thank you for the bits. I'm still a bit raspy, but hopefully it's not gonna be that bad. But little sickly, yeah, just a little, but like I missed you guys and I didn't want to like I was feeling a lot better and I didn't want to wait any longer because well, I missed you. Thank you. Thank you. But hopefully everything will work out in the end. Other than that, I've been trying really hard to figure out how to edit videos, and oh my god, that's taking forever. I also am gonna do an introduction video for the Twitch channel, so hopefully that'll be done in a timely manner. I don't know. Yeah, video. Yeah, I'm trying really hard to like figure out how to edit. It's definitely not something I expected to learn when I was in school, so I never took any classes on it, even though they had some available. That's what happens when you choose what you want to do in life after school. But other than that, just a little sickly still, but I got my blinky, I got hot tea, I got my water, and I'm probably gonna like stop in the middle of stream to get more water because I've been chugging it. So, yep, so many sips. Thank you. But I got my tea, I got my water. Everything seems to be going pretty good, but hopefully nothing too shocking happens to where my voice cracks. Alrighty, yep. I'm ready for everything. I just gotta... I think I'm gonna wait a little bit until 11 to actually start the game, though. What did I want to talk about? I wanted to ask something. Oh, how was your Valentine's Day? If you had a good one, because I know what I got for Valentine's Day. Sick. Aw, you don't want to talk about it? That's okay. Aw. Well, there's always next year. Oh, ow. Never done anything for Valentine's Day? Usually I get a box of chocolate for my family, but since I was sick, I didn't do it this year. I got chocolate pretzels from my parents, and the person who got me sick is my brother, so he didn't get me anything like the asshole he is, even though he's sicker than I am. That's it though. It was a very family-oriented day. Alright. Well then. I think it's almost time. It is time. Let us continue with this guy. Come on. Alright, we got side quests. And a lot of them. So let's go do all of them. Come on. A healer's place. Thank you for helping me guide my mentor free from his mortal coil. Contrary to what the maddening crowd believes, we physicers are not without our limits. I cannot hope to cure every ill, mend every wound, save every life. The only medicine that will see you home safe without fail is prevention? Not that this knowledge will ever stop any of you from chasing down some behemoth for its toenails. Yep. Sir, I and the other Cursebreakers have grown concerned regarding the well-being of our captain. Despite the apparent unrest her recent investigations have visited upon her, Lady Doris refused all offers of assistance. If it's not too much trouble, I would ask that you please speak with the captain and learn what troubles her so deeply. Cole. Yes.
There's no way of knowing if Doris will confide in me, but I can speak to her at least.
Oh, I'm in the wrong section, aren't I? Oh my god, I completely forgot where my V2 model was supposed to be. There we go. This is the correct spot. I completely forgot where this one was supposed to go. Then I remembered, like, 5 seconds ago. Alright, my addiction to side quests has continued. In fact, it's gotten worse. Oh, it's such a pretty sword. I love it. Alright. We gotta go back to Mid's dungeon. And then we also gotta go to that guy over there.
Covered in nicks and lumps, the lot of them. It's a wonder they can still walk.
Alright. Well, I guess we're starting this one first. Okay, then.
Where are you?
Can I help you, Sid?
Where are
I'm
you?
looking for Doris.
And I'm so
here?
sorry.
I'm afraid not. She's at Martha's Rest on a job. My job, actually. When she heard what the mission was, she insisted on going herself. Alone.
Is she trying to get herself
Is she?
killed?
What was the mission?
Following up on some new information. Once they'd settled in, the bearers you helped liberate in the Dragon's Eyrie were keen to talk about their imprisonment. And about their captor.
The slaver Cole's team were tracking when they were attacked by the Beastmen. I'll go and find her. She's at Martha's Rest, you say?
If she's not moved on already, yes. I hope everything's alright.
I hope so too.
Why would Doris insist on going alone?
No idea.
Maybe Cole was right to be worried.
Alright, let's go to Mid's dungeon. Why do they call it that? Mid, I'm home. You're not here, but I'm home.
How was she? The Enterprise, I mean.
Ah, Sid. Just the man I was hoping to see.
God, this guy sounds like he's on the verge of a panic attack.
You need more bomb ash.
Oh no, we still got plenty of that left. I'm working on bringing another one of the Chief's designs to life. This time, it's a new smelter. It's got a reverberatory hood over the top for additional thermal amplification and a system of reciprocal recirculatory regenerators that let's just say it gets very blimmin' hot. A heck of a lot hotter than anything Blackthorn's got in his forge, that's for certain.
Don't sound so excited about it, you're scaring me.
Hotter, and you can't chuck ore in one of them and get metal out the other end. Trouble is, we won't be able to make out of any old rubbish neither. We need the good stuff. And I hear you once helped Helena get her hands on exactly that. Any chance you could help me too?
Sure. Just stop sounding like you're about to have a panic attack.
If it's for the good of the hideaway, I'd be happy to.
Oh, it is. I promise you.
So, what exactly is this good stuff you need me to find?
That's a good question.
We've got a couple of examples here. Spherical echoes, we call them.
Spherical
Full
echoes?
materials. So this smelter is similar to the Mithril engine in more ways than one.
That's right. They're a bit like the thermal helms. Fallen ceramics deal with heat like nothing else, see?
Huh.
What's more, they're directional, transferring heat from the inside to the outside. But
Huh.
these things, they're all outside. If we line the hub with them, they'll reflect the heat right back into the furnace. We've collected as many as we can, and I know where we can get the rest. Trouble is, they're all watched over by their bigger, uglier cousins.
So we gotta fight some of these
So you want to
fuckers.
visit some
Okay.
ruins, destroy some echoes, and bring back the spheres they're guarding.
Yep.
That's it in a nutshell. Yeah. We're only 3 short, mind. And we know exactly where they are. There's one up Amber Way, in that ruin that they call Lost Plume, and another in the Silent South, over in Dalmekia. Last one is in the ruins of Advent, which is in
So
the
I need to go
Empire.
3 places.
All right then.
Why am I addicted to
Wish
side
me luck.
quests? Why am I addicted to them?
I'll be keeping all my fingers and toes crossed.
Please, 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 please stop. Even weirder science. Great. It's called even weirder science.
With
Why can't you be easy? Why do you always have to come up to me and be like, giggle, giggle, here's this horrifically long side quest, do it for me? Why can't you be nice? Why you gotta be mean? Why are you so rude? Jump. 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 Hey you.
Heard the bad news then, did you?
What bad news?
About Dravost. Blackthorn's old haunt. With the forge and all that.
What?
Well, anyway, the mines just down the road from there are spewing out ether like no one's business.
What the fuck?
In the village?
Safe from the flood for now, but they've got other problems. Akashic. Every creature in the
We
area
just
is either
saved that
turned or
village.
on the way to turning, apparently. Zoltan and the others are living on borrowed time. They need help, and quick. Doris sent a few curse breakers to keep an eye on things, but there's only so much a couple of scouts can do. Except get eaten. If something ain't done soon, the old place will be
I
overrun.
just saved that place. I have to help. Fine.
I won't let that happen.
Didn't think you would.
Does Blackthorn know?
I thought it might be better if he didn't. He'd only do something stupid. You reckon we should tell him?
No. It's better this way.
Yeah, well,
Maybe
I
it's
can't
better
stand about knowing
this
what's happening
way.
out there, so I'm off.
God, my jukebox.
I'll see you in Dravost.
Travaged. Okay, we're going to Travaged. Let's pick up the thing that this guy has. Hello, goat.
Clive, anything catch your eye?
Under new management, rekindling the flame 3. And there are 3 in Delmec. Okay. Let's go to under new management. Let's pick up every side quest we can get my grubby little fingies on.
There were ghosts at the gates not days ago.
Alright, let's talk to Isabel? Isobella?
Those things I said before.
Bella.
About
Hello.
Oh, Clive. What am I to do?
What's going on?
My wards and I may soon be without a home.
What?
What's happened?
The High Cardinal has descended from his lofty throne and taken up residence here in Northreach.
No.
High Cardinal.
Leader of the Council of Elders, second only to his Radiance at the head of the Imperial government. Not that any of those things still exist. Now he goes by his noble title, the Duke of Oriflamme.
What?
What does he want with Northreach?
He wants to transform it into a military stronghold,
Fuck that.
a foundation upon which to build a new Sambrec. He's already secured the support of the various army remnants, with promises that they shall be afforded the respect they deserve in his empire. One built on the confiscated property of the people.
He would rob the populace to pay for it.
Believe me, I have used every means of persuasion to discourage him from this folly. But for whatever reason, he will not listen to me.
What?
What does Captain Philippe make of this? When the town was under attack, it was him the soldiers rallied around. Couldn't he use that influence again?
How? By speaking out against one of the most powerful men in Sambrec. A man whose stated aim is to revive the empire Philippe's comrades swore to serve, and to improve the soldiers' lot within it. The captain can offer them a regular supply of gruel, and an occasional trip to the Vale to help them forget the terrors they face each day. The Duke offers them a vision of strength.
Oh, that is so much
and
scarier.
safety.
That is so much scarier.
No. Any attempt to incite mutiny would cost Philippe the support of his men. If it did not cost him his life.
Yeah, I don't want him to die.
Given the mood around town, mutiny may yet be unavoidable. The people have little appetite for further deprivation, least of all when it serves only to elevate others.
Who could blame them?
Clive, would you appeal to the Duke on my behalf?
Might as well.
For your services to Northreach, you have the respect of the soldiers, and they will take you to His Eminence if you ask them. And unlike Philippe, no bonds of loyalty prevent you from speaking your mind to the man.
Can do.
Will you try? You could hardly fare any worse than I did.
I'll see what I can do.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, Clive.
Tell me then, where will I find this Duke of Oriflamme? In the garrison?
Overseeing the troops, yes.
All right. Wish me luck.
Alright, time to cause a mutiny. I am A-okay with that. Mutiny, mutiny, let's go cause a mutiny.
I may have met this Duke before, at the Remembrance Ceremony. Let's hope I didn't make a strong impression.
Let's hope. Let's beg. Let's pray.
So,
I cry and pray, mon Dieu. I cry and pray, mon Dieu. I'm like my savior. God, I got so many songs stuck in my head. Alright.
Everything's back the way it
This
was.
way? Oh, yep. Hi.
take that, you naughty thing!
Clive! To what do I owe the pleasure?
Every
I
single
just wanted
side
to see
quest,
how the town's
please.
been faring since you brought everyone together.
Since we brought everyone together, all is absolutely wonderful. Conrad and Natalie's hands remain safely away from each other's throats and firmly at the helm. Our stores are full, and the bandits still too disorganized to raid them. Just as the good Lady Jane and Lord Underhill intended.
Are you a lord? Lubor's going to be one too. They're going to make him the Lord of Dalamil, because of how he stopped all the grown-ups from fighting.
It's the mayor of Dalamil, dear child, and the vote hasn't taken place just yet. But if the people wish me to lead them, I shall.
Aw.
And my first act will be to build a school so that menaces like you two learn not to interrupt your elders.
I love him.
Speaking of menaces, there may be a rather worrying one just over the horizon.
May there indeed.
I'm afraid the example Conrad and Natalie set in putting aside their differences and presenting a united front might have caught the bandits' attention.
How?
And they might have elected to take a similar approach. They
How?
have formed what one could call a League of Outlaws.
Why?
They grow more organized by the day.
We'll fight them all off just like last time. How many of them there are?
Why
What
must
will
they
you
do
do?
this to me?
Of course we will. If we continue to work together, we can overcome any challenge we choose to face.
Alright.
The longer we avoid facing this one, the more difficult it will be. Until the only way to overcome it might be to run for the hills.
No.
Our best
No.
hope
No.
is to nip these efforts at organization in the bud. By finding those ne'er-do-wells who have yet to join the cause, and ensuring that they never do. Perhaps a certain Lord Underhill might be willing to lend us his aid once more?
Underhill again? Fine. How could I refuse?
How could I refuse?
Thank you, my lord. Victor will fill you in on the particulars. I have him stationed by the desert gate, receiving and collating reports from my scouts. Such an amenable soul. He reminds me of you.
I'll go and speak with him.
Such an amenable soul. He reminds me of you. Okay. Alright, let's... I'm starting to get...
A League of Outlaws. Sounds like we have some competition.
For best drop in Dahamel, visit the final sting. You know what? Let's start doing some of these. Let's start doing some of these side quests instead of just hoarding them real quick. Let's go in order.
Laura should be somewhere nearby. Assuming she's still here.
I hope so.
I've got greens,
Doris?
all shapes and sizes. Just because the heavens have gone to rack and ruin, it don't mean we have to. Let's get this stall set up.
Could she be inside Martha's Rest? No. Okay, leave. Why you gotta do that to me? I forgot what she looks like. Villager. Blacksmith. Maybe I should talk to these people? That might be smart.
The world seems to be changing so fast lately I can hardly keep up. But what I do know is that there's more.
Oh, there she is. Hi!
It's been a pleasure, Doris. Just like old times.
I'll give your offer some thought, my lady.
Alright.
How goes the investigation?
Hi, Doris.
Sid, what brings you to Martha's Rest?
You. I heard you were out here on your own, tracking our slaver. I trust you're being careful.
I love the
Of course.
difference between Clive's sword. I love the difference between Clive's sword and the swords of the God. I forgot what they're called, but I like the difference. It's kind of amusing.
The Dragon's Eyrie confirmed a long-held suspicion of mine that the slaver we've been tracking is an old acquaintance. She's no fool.
Ooh.
If we'd come in force, she would have spotted us straight away, and then vanished without a trace.
That was her just now, wasn't it? So, was it a fruitful reunion?
I'd say so. She tried to recruit me. Seems her time in Rosaria is coming to an end. She's abducted bearers from across the region and is looking to smuggle them back into Sambrek. After her brush with those beastmen on the road to Northreach, she hired herself an Imperial escort, which she wants me to join. She's dangerous, Sid, but I think I can stop her.
Then I'm going with you. I'll take care of the escort. You can see the bearers to safety. Where are they?
The Baum Archers, soon to break camp. You go on ahead. I'll follow once I've sent word back to the hideaway.
Yes. Okay. Bum arches? Bum arches. Where is the bum? Self-determination. Okay. Yeah, that's the right one then. Ambrosia. No Ambrosia? Why you gotta be like that? Give me my burb. I want my burb. Alright. I was trying to get... If you're gonna aggro on me, I'm gonna aggro on you. Don't say I didn't warn you, because I did. Okay, so am I not in the right place? How do I get there? Do I have to go the long way around? Oh, I have to go the long way around, don't I? Okay, fine. It's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. It feels like the end of the world, but it's not. That village is overrun with Akashic. Hi. Oh, they're called curse breakers. I forgot that.
Damn it. The whole village has turned.
It has. I forgot how much the Akashic, like how high their HP, or was it defenses? Like they're kind of hard to kill. I forgot what the prompt said. It was okay. Okay, we're going the right direction. I have no sense of direction half the time. Alright, Ambrosia!
Let's go.
Pretty bird. Pretty bird! Fine. Let me just kill these guys real quick. Alright. Let's go into this area and finish that part of the quest. Just real quick while I'm here. Hi, you guys. Don't mind me, I'm here to kill you. In cold blood.
I need to deal with these ones first.
Nope, nope, don't, nope, don't, nope, 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 don't. Yes! I'm already level 41. I actually forgot that I was that high. I think it's because of all the side quests. There's a reason why I'm doing them. Other than my weird completionist instincts.
How to find this spherical echo.
Mine. Gibby.
This is it. Right then. Just two more to find.
I wonder if anyone has done a challenge run with this game. Like, is there any way to actually do that? Like, is there any way to do a challenge run for this game? I have no idea. I'll have to ask one of my friends. It was... There we go. Alright. Come here. Alright, here it is. Finally! I found it! Whew.
Good. They haven't broken camp yet. How did Doris come to know a slaver, I wonder?
She was probably a slave. Surprisingly.
We've waited long enough. She's not coming. Ready the bearers. We're leaving.
Back to civilization, is it, Mom?
With all haste. Lest any of you lackwits start talking like these feckless bumpkins.
Fuck off.
Presume your men are ready. We've suffered too many delays as it is. Any more and I'll be docking your pay.
Yes, Mom.
Any more and I'll be docking your pay.
But before you go, it appears we have company. Kill him.
Can't do. Sorry.
You're welcome to try.
You are welcome to try, actually. That would be great. Please try. I'm begging. Please try to kill me. Oh my gosh. Look at my climb. Perfect little blade. Look at my climb. Look at my Beyblade. Oh, this is amazing. That was... Look at him. I'm so proud. Why are you standing? Kill her!
So much for your escort.
You'll forgive me for not avenging my men. I'm not the swordswoman I used to be.
Kill her.
I surrender. Do with me as you wish, Sid the Outlaw.
Execute her.
Sid. Ah, Doris. I take it you're not here to rescue me from our brooding renegade. You know, I always wondered where you'd vanished to. But casting your lot with this criminal of all people.
Sorry.
Better fighting for a cause than killing for coin. I'm sorry, Sid. I should have told you sooner.
Don't care. You're a curse breaker, so you're one of mine.
This woman, my former master, once trained bearer children to be weapons in service of the highest bidder.
Fuck, dude.
She raised me like a daughter, and I did terrible things to earn her favor.
It wasn't all terrible, surely. We had our fun, too.
Mm-mm.
You were always so eager to learn, and had such clever hands. All my other children took either to the blade or to the books. Always either or. But you proved yourself a master of both.
I don't think
that's why I kept you for my own.
I don't think that's,
How about it, my little dagger? Care to swear that blade to me again?
Fuck no.
I never swore my blade to you, nor will I ever. I fight for a higher cause.
Exactly.
To liberate the bearers of this world.
Hell yeah.
Farewell, Master. Thank you for making me the weapon I am.
You always were a righteous child.
I mean, yeah.
Perhaps that's the reason I loved you so.
Don't... Fuck. I fucked up. I'm fiddling with stuff that I shouldn't be fiddling with.
I am not the killer she wanted me to be.
For good fucking reason.
And she no longer has friends in high places. The Dame does, though. Her connections at the Imperial Court will see that justice is done.
All right. If you're certain.
I am.
Whew.
For everything.
Yeah.
Now, I better let these bearers know that they're safe.
Perfect. Aww.
And I should head back to the hideaway and put Cole's mind at ease.
Alright, that is one side quest almost finished. I don't think I can... I'll finish it all the way, though. Oh, no, I will! I have to! Damn. Sometime later.
Welcome back, Sid. Doris's message just arrived. I hear you saved more bearers from being smuggled across the border.
With any luck, they'll be joining us in the hideaway shortly. Oh, and your letter. You don't need to worry about Doris anymore.
I'd been hoping as much. She mentioned one or two things in her report. So the slaver we'd been chasing all these months was her former master. Wish I'd known.
Wow,
She's been arrested, by the way, over in Sambrek. Went quietly, or so we're told. She won't be getting off lightly. The Empire may have no love for bearers, but it's none too fond of black market traders either.
For good reason.
Easy for Doris.
I'm sure it wasn't. But don't worry. She'll be all right.
I hope so. Suppose you should know, eh? You had quite the past yourself before you came here, or so I understand.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, thanks again, Sid.
My question...
Curse would be lost without Doris. And you, of course.
Keep up the good work, Cole.
Weird question. I actually... I think I... So... I'm embarrassed. If I remember correctly, he was a bearer in the army of, Sambrek. Am I right in remembering that Clive was in the army of Sambrek? Or am I wrong in that idea? I genuinely have no clue. Hi, Shadow! It's good to see you. Weird question. Immediately an ad? Oh no! Hi, Fairy. Did my game freeze? No. No. No! No! Alright. We gotta do close game. Screams in Spanish and 5 other different languages. I mean, at least that, like, it continued from that. Guess I'm not going to Martha's Rest. Let's go to Tabor. Please. Okay, it didn't freeze. Oh. It was mad at me for going to Martha's Rest. Nah. Nah, fam. You ain't allowed. Rude. This way? Oh. Downstairs. Downstairs. Out there. Hi, what's your name? Oh!
Lord Rosfield, is there aught the Undying might assist you with this day?
I completely forgot about the Undying. For a second, I'm just like, who the fuck is Cyril? I just remembered.
Perhaps. My brother said that your order was helping him with his quest to uncover Ultima's origins.
I should hope
Have
so.
you learned anything of note since last we spoke?
I hope so.
Unless, I regret to report. Be assured, however, that we will not rest until the truth is known.
Yes.
Even now, our archaeologians scour ruins in every corner of the realm for traces of Ultima's touch.
Ultima's
Fallen
touch.
ruins, I take it.
Fallen ruins, I take it.
Dating back as far as Phoenix Gate.
Indeed. Ultima's thralls are oft sighted among the remnants of the fallen civilization, as if protecting the secrets concealed within.
Secrets we'd see unearthed.
Should our methods be of interest, my lord, mayhap it would please you to observe some of our number at work.
Would that be possible?
Of course. A survey is being conducted not far from here. Perchance you are familiar with Kretov, a small hamlet built around a fallen airship.
Airship.
I was due to visit my colleagues there to collect their preliminary findings, but if you would consent to do so in my stead, I'm sure that they would be honored to relate any discoveries they have made to you directly.
All right. duty undying.
I'll go and meet with them.
They will be most gratified, I am sure. Might I suggest you take the road through Titan's Wake? It will lead you straight to the village after but a short walk.
Thank you. I will.
I wish you a safe journey, my lord. May the Firebird's flames burn ever in your heart.
Well then, we got... Hopefully they'll actually shed some light on Ultima's origins, because I am confused. Easily. But, like... I'm confused. I'm easily confused, but also confused. Please tell me that I can travel to okay. Oh! Is that guy from Brotherhood? I don't know. Hopefully that freeze was just a fluke. I am hoping so much. I'm hoping desperately, crying, praying that it was a fluke.
Ah, Clive. I was just about to send for you.
Hi, Martha.
I'd like you to take something to Sir Wade up in Eastpool.
Can do.
Seeds for planting. Thought it was about time they started growing their own food. I'll keep providing them with whatever they need in the meantime, of course. But if Eastpool's going to survive, it's got to be able to fend for itself.
I agree.
As of those poor bearers. They've lived their whole lives in servitude, but now they're their own masters. Small wonder they ain't got the foggiest how to provide for themselves. So it's up to us to teach them. And if you're wondering why you, well, the Wagoneers taking supplies up that way have been coming back with more and more reports of Akashic around the village of Lane. So Wade's putting a brave face on it. But I think even he's starting to worry. And if he's likely to share those concerns with anyone, it's you.
Bye. More Akashic?
All right.
Fine.
Thanks. Wouldn't ask if I didn't have to. There. That should be enough to keep him in Gazal Greens for a few years at least.
Gazal Greens.
Not the most mouth-watering crop, I'll admit. But they're hardy, they grow fast, and they fill a hole.
Potatoes?
Better that than something that'll wither away at first frost.
Potatoes!
And chocobos love 'em too, which is no small thing. When I say all of us need to pull together to get Eastpool back on its feet, I mean all of us.
God, I want chippies.
Ain't exactly succulent, but cook 'em right, and they're just about bearable.
Actually, never mind. Potatoes are always delicious.
Anyway, Sir Wade'll know what to do with them. And if he don't, well, I'll go up there and show him myself.
I'm sure you will.
Alright, rekindling the flame Mach 2. I think that's all of the side quests I can take on right now. There's one more. I'll do that after I finish doing the weird science one. Listen, Barnaby. I haven't watched Wally in forever, but I have...
Ready, go? Yeah.
I have a Hello Dolly stuck in my head. Nope, wrong way. Very much the wrong way. Just continue going straight, lovely. Continue going this way, I'm not.
Safe.
Okay. Hello. Excuse me. I need that thingamabobby.
Don't get surrounded.
Woken Hunter. Come here. Don't mind me. Alright, so that's bomb gone. Gibby. Collect spherical echo. Alright, and then Advent. One to go. Northreach. How do we get to that one? Oh, it's just a straight shot. Chocobo! Gibby, 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 gibby.
Come on. Fly, Ambrosia.
Come here. Are we? We are not going the right way. Are we going the right way? No. Surprisingly, no. We are not going the right way. Now we are. Bye. I don't want to deal with you guys. Leave me alone! Akira! Vulcan node. Bug. Alright, Gibby.
That's all of them. Owen can uncross his toes now.
Uncross his toes now? Aw. That's a baby. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. Oh, he's so baby. I love him. I love him. Okay, let's go to I should not be allowed to say that name, actually. I should not be allowed to say that name. I do not have the tongue for it.
So Dravost is still standing.
Dravost. Okay.
Now at least.
If you can swing a hammer.
Alright. Hello.
Clive, you're here.
I guess yep.
The Akashic.
Mostly off to the north still. But I spoke to Doris's scouts and it turns out things are worse than I thought. There's swarms of them out there.
Oh, great.
Told old Snotty to be ready to seal the north gate. That should buy us some time if we need it. Enough for the villagers to barricade themselves inside their homes at least.
Well done.
Welcome back, Sid.
Hello.
I'd never have guessed, you know. Not if August hadn't let slip. Who'd have thought that the savior of Dravost would turn out to be the realm's most infamous outlaw?
For good reason.
Keen to help us out again?
I am.
Thought you could sneak off without me, did you?
Ha! There he is. Hi, Blackthorn.
Blackthorn.
Hi, Blackthorn.
Oh, what are you doing here?
One of the scouts couldn't keep his voice down. I'm like my best mate who didn't think I deserved to know. So then, how long's it been? Long enough for us two to turn into a pair of old codgers, I see.
Then your idea of an apology. Prick.
Don't listen to him. You only did what you thought was best. For the village and that.
I did, yeah. But that ain't the whole of it. Vulcan, our master, didn't leave the chiefdom to the two of us.
What'd he do?
He left it to me. The best blacksmith in Dravost, barring himself, of course. Bloody stupid tradition, in my opinion. If someone's got talent, you should let them practice their craft, not ask them to settle petty feuds and barter for grain. Our master wasted half his life that way. I wasn't about to let that happen to me.
So you wasted half of mine instead.
Oh.
What Dravos needed.
Damn. Seriously.
Under me and my precious ideals, this place wouldn't have lasted a year. So I left to devote myself to the work and spare you lot the consequences. I may be a selfish prick, but I only did what I felt I had to.
What you had to do was your duty.
Even if it meant we all starved?
Enough.
My duty is to my people, to democracy, to the republic.
This is no time for bickering. You can finish beating each other up once Dravos is safe.
Fine.
I love how sassy Clive is.
Anyway.
Yeah, so have I.
Sorry, Clive. I shouldn't have stuck my nose in. We're short enough on time as it is. Still, give us a mo, would you? I need to get my head straight before any of them Akashic try to bite it off.
Alright. Speak to August when you're ready. I'm ready. Let's go.
You, ready for the off then?
Yep. We can't waste any more time.
We can't afford to waste any more time.
Right you are. Might be worth having one last word with the scouts, though. Don't want any nasty surprises, do we? Oh, and Blackthorn, you and Zoltan might be better off staying inside the...
Akashic on the move.
Fuck.
How close are they?
Within sight of the walls. And there are more coming up from the mines.
Let's go.
What was I saying about nasty surprises?
They'll wash right over us if we stay out in the open. We're pulling back behind the gates.
Good idea. Get yourselves inside, but keep your weapons handy.
Yeah.
Understood.
Let's go. Alright.
I'm prepared to fight if I have to.
Let's hope you don't.
Let's hope.
That's
Yeah,
our job.
I agree.
Once the scouts are inside, order your men to barricade the gates.
Order your men to barricade the
Heroic
gates.
last stands, you hear me? No fighting at all if you
I
can.
agree.
August's right. I've seen what Akashic beasts can do to armor. The people here are tough and willing, but they ain't equipped to face what's coming.
They are not.
I'm going out there.
They are not equipped for that, no.
Start work on the gate as soon as I've left. I'll give you as much time as I can.
Alrighty.
They kill you?
You evacuate. But it won't come to that. I promise.
You'd better be right.
Take good care of Dravos till I get back.
Leave it to me. And give those things what for, yeah?
Alright. Oh, I hate that. That thing is huge. They want me to fight that thing?
Which one of you's first?
Get him.
Oh, I mean, I'm level 30. I'm level 41. There's 36. I'm good. I'm good.
This one. Enough. This one.
Oop. Switch recovery? Yep, for good reason. Come on. You got this. Come on, Clive. You've got this. Hell yeah. I love how his cape, when he's using Shiva's skills, turns into Shiva's cape. That's so good. Akashic Scorpion. Leg Eater? Oh, I don't like the name. New enemies approach. Griffin? What do you mean, Akashic Griffin? Come on. You got this. Alright.
Is that it?
Yes. Oh no, what the fuck is that? What is that thing? Chimera?
Not getting past me.
Why is there a chimera?
This one.
Why is there a chimera? What? How is there a chimera? What? Okay, I've already abused that, but like, what is? Okay, it's not Akashic at least, but like, I did not expect to see a chimera in this game, I'm gonna be honest. And it's like a legit, like, it's a good one too. Ram's voice. Oh, wow. There we go. Wow. Oh my goodness. That was insane. I did not expect to see a chimera. Oh, I haven't thought of that in forever. My God. They were really like, yeah, this one particular.
No, the question is...
Wow.
Did I miss any?
That is a good question to ask, too.
Man alive! You're still in one piece!
Surprisingly.
I slew as many as I could.
And he did great.
As many as I could, he says. The old bleeding lot, more like it. Well, almost.
Only almost.
Yeah, one or two did try to sneak over the wall. But we got the bastards, don't you worry.
Good. Though you do know, more will come in time.
In time, yeah. But we can think about them later. Let's get you back inside.
Yeah, before Clive collapses after killing a chimera. Dear... Well, okay then. Hi.
Sid! You're even more fearsome than your reputation. Enough to give those Akashic monsters nightmares. I almost felt sorry for the wretched things.
Please don't.
But mostly, I felt grateful. Dravoged won't forget what you did today.
I'm afraid I've only delayed the inevitable. There's no getting rid of that ether flood. Meaning that any living thing which stumbles into those mines will end up clawing at your walls again.
And that's if the flood don't spread. If it does, well, I hate to say it, but the village's days are numbered.
That may be, but we're staying just the same. With ether floods springing up all over, it's no less safe than anywhere, and more importantly, it's our home. We'll fortify the gates to the north, and I'll see that they're guarded day and night.
All right. Then we'll give you a hand shoring up those defenses.
Hell yeah. Happy to help.
As for you, Blackthorn, that's twice you've turned up when Dravos needed you. So, thanks.
Aww.
I shouldn't have stayed away so long.
Aww.
I shouldn't have left without talking it over with you first.
Too bloody right you shouldn't.
Aww.
Though I doubt I'd have listened. I always envied you.
Aww.
You made everything look so easy when, for me, it was anything but. You leaving gave me the perfect excuse to hate you. And from that day on, I never once stopped to wonder what it would have been like if you'd stayed. But what you said earlier, it was true. You'd have been the death of this place.
Finally, something we can agree on.
Yeah, he would have.
See the sense of it eventually. You kept this place alive.
Alive, perhaps. Wealthy even, but Dravoj isn't what it once was. Our work used to be the pride of Dalmekia. Now, we churn out the same rubbish day after day because it's easy and turns a profit.
Aww.
It's not about the craft anymore. I wouldn't send my sons to war wearing the shit most of our smiths are making. I kept working, honing my skills, trying to lead by example, but no one sees the point.
Aww.
The average castle apprentice has as much passion for the craft as our current lot. Come back to us, Blackthorn. Remind Dravoj what a true master blacksmith looks like.
Aww.
I'll even man those bellows of yours if it means we can work at the same forge again.
Aww.
That's a kind offer. Kinder than I deserve. And I wish I could accept, but I'm needed elsewhere. There's people who trust their lives to my steel, and I daren't let them down.
Aww.
Fair enough.
But that doesn't mean I couldn't visit from time to time.
Yes!
Let's see if we can't rekindle this town's passion for the craft, shall we?
Oh, this is great.
Just be sure to tell Snotty to let me in the next time I come calling, yeah?
Knowing him, he'd let you in anyway.
Aw.
Blackthorn. The Master Smith turned outlaw. Back in my good graces.
Okay.
I never thought I'd see the day.
These side quests are actually surprisingly long, and I don't really know how to be entertaining when they're talking.
I'd say that went pretty well, wouldn't you?
Even better than I'd hoped.
Sid, I've got something for you.
Oh, don't like the sound of that. Seal obtained. You accepted the cracked anvil from Zoltan.
And this is a token of our lasting gratitude.
Oh.
But I'm of a mind to make you a far grander gift. Designs for a certain sword have been passed down from chief to chief for generations.
Now hold on, Zoltan.
Oh.
There's a reason no one's made that blade in centuries. There's not been a craftsman equal to the task.
Oh.
I'll admit your cinders make impressive steel, and I've learned to hone an edge Odin will be proud of. But the engravings on that thing are enough to make a jeweler cry. And they're not just for show, either.
Wait, what?
I've forgotten what brought you back to Dravoj in the first place. A certain ring? I knew I'd never surpass you with the hammer and tongs. So I turned my hand to a different kind of metalwork. Between the two of us, I'd say we're the equal of any master craftsman ever to have graced a forge.
You know what? I think you might be right.
Oh, wow.
Clive, you wouldn't mind if Zoltan came back to the hideaway, would you?
I would not.
He's more than welcome. As long as he can keep our secret.
Right. Zoltan, get your tools. We've got a legend to forge.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh. Return to the hideaway and speak with Blackthorn. Let's go to Oriflame. Oriflame time. Or talk to Oriflame, because it's not a place. Speak with the Duke of Oriflame. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Oriflame? 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 But he's in the garrison. Let's go beat up some guys. Hey, soldier boys! Let me beat your ass.
Halt! Oh, sorry about that. You're the dame's man, aren't you? You got some business with the captain?
No, actually. With the Duke. I was hoping I might be able to speak with him.
We're under orders not to let any civilians pass. But You should be alright. His Eminence has heard all about you and your heroics.
Damn.
Wait here. I'll go and ask.
How popular are we? Probably not that popular, but how known are we? As Clive, not as Sid.
So, you are the sellsword who lent his aid to the garrison. The Empire owes you a debt.
Oh wow, he looks
I shall
punchable.
see it repaid. But tell me, is it wealth that you seek or favor?
Neither.
Neither, Your Eminence. I thought only to inquire about your plan to turn Northreach into a stronghold.
Ah, I see. You are worried the expanded garrison will render your services redundant.
No.
Yet you needn't be. A proud fighting man like yourself shall always
No, I'm
have
worried
a
about...
place here. Pride of place, in fact. For too long has the contribution of the noble soldier been under-reckoned. But no more. For it is they who shall see the Holy Empire rebuilt, beginning right here in Northreach.
No, that's...
Why here, Your Eminence?
The town has been fortunate enough to escape largely unscathed from the recent troubles. Her defenses are sound, and her garrison well prepared. Which is more than can be said for Oriflamme or Twinside. The Empire wants for a capital, and I believe Northreach to be the perfect place.
I don't know if that's correct.
With Caer Norvent as her citadel. Once we have seen to the refortification of both the town and the castle...
You are talking so much and saying so little. Could you hurry it up? The flowers are not necessary for this field.
We need only build a wall around both to create a city...
The flowers are not necessary for this field. Please.
Plans are already underway for the construction. Soon enough, these thralls shall learn that they are no match for the might of Sanbreque.
I want to punch you.
I fear you underestimate how dangerous these creatures are, Your Eminence. Should they return in force, you will need all the people of Northreach to come together in defense of the town. Something they may be loath to do if they've been deprived of their worldly goods.
The people will do as their leaders command.
And I will punch you in the throat.
Sanbreque is to be rebuilt. She will require a functioning government. One whose authority is beyond question. That is why this levy is necessary. So that any man who wishes to join the army might do so and be fed, outfitted, and paid as befits a defender of the Empire. And yet there are those who persist in peddling the treasonous lie that I seek to steal from the people and drive them from their homes.
Well, it certainly seems that way.
I suspect they're afraid of losing what little they have left.
Precisely. The common folk have little and less, and you mean to deprive them of even that. You would sow the seeds of your new empire in your own salted earth.
Damn!
Sabine, we have discussed this.
Yes, and I told you then how putting the empire before her citizens would lead only to revolt.
Without an empire, there are no citizens.
And in yours, there will be only beggars. Is that what Griga wills for her people?
That is a good idea.
Do not take her name in vain, Sabine.
I'll come back later.
I'll come back later. Yeah. That would be smart.
Citizens revolt. I wonder what the people really think of the Duke's plan.
Oh.
Wouldn't hurt to ask them, I suppose.
We're gonna talk to the people. Yes, 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 yes.
Begin with those on the other side of the wall.
Those with the other side of the wall. Speak with the merchants. Hello, merchants. That's not the way out. I wish it was. That would have been so cool. But here I am. With a map and no place to go. Alright.
There were ghosts at the gates not days ago.
I wish I could jump over walls. Over the short walls. Let's go in a circle.
I heard the dame got
Hello.
A question, if you don't mind. What do you think of the Duke of Oriflamme?
Don't get me started. You build a life for yourself somewhere, only for some noble to turn up and tell you you've got to hand it all over to him.
If he thinks his name and his chains give him the right to empty our purses, he's in for a rude awakening. We'll do whatever it takes to keep what's ours. Whatever it takes.
Damn. Okay. I mean, I agree. Probably. I mean, if a guy comes into your house and says, "I have bought the deed, leave," I'm gonna punch his nose out.
All right there. What is it you're after, sir?
Just your opinion, actually. I wondered what you thought of the Duke of Oriflamme.
I would like to know.
Oh, him. Not much. None of us traders do. It's thanks to nobles like him that we had to set up shop this side of the wall in the first place.
Wow.
Couldn't getting any closer to the holy capital, could they? And now he's trying to drive us out completely, threatening to take everything we got from us if we don't clear off.
No.
Said she wanted him run out of town. I'll be straight through that checkpoint, tar bucket in hand.
I'll be straight for that checkpoint, tar bucket in hand. Dude, I'll bring the feathers. I'll bring the feathers. Let's feather him.
Do you see anything you like?
I've been hearing a lot of talk about a certain duke.
Nothing good, I'll wager. Going around acting like he owns the place. And with hardly a word to the dame. This is her town, not his.
I take it you'd rather she was in charge.
As far as I'm concerned, she still is. Just need his eminence to sod off back to Oriflamme.
Just need his eminence to...
The people seem united enough. What about the soldiers?
They better be united. Because if they're not, they ain't getting into the Vale. Speak with the townspeople in the walls.
Those things I said before.
Of the universe.
Excuse me, do you have a moment? I wondered if you'd mind sharing your thoughts on the Duke of Oriflamme.
Well, he's made a lot of enemies coming in the way he did. I mean, look around us. You can see the state the realm's in. The traders might not like having the screws put on them, but if they volunteered a few more of their hard-earned gil before things got bad, maybe they wouldn't have to. I think the Duke's got a point when he says rebuilding the Empire is the best way of making sure we're all protected. And if that means people who don't know one end of a sword from another have to make way for those who do, well, that's just how it goes.
Oh, wow. So, we got difference of opinions going on. Some people are just like, yeah, fuck that guy. Other people are just like, he's doing his job. He's doing his best. And I'm on team, yeah, fuck that guy.
You're the one who was talking to His Eminence.
On the dame's behalf, yes. I was trying to persuade him not to take the people's goodwill for granted, but it seems my words fell on deaf ears. What do you think of his plans?
I don't.
I'm a soldier, mate. He tells me what to do, not the other way round. Listen, I've got nothing but respect for the dame, but I've got a family to look after. That's where my loyalties lie, not with the town or the Empire, but with my wife and children.
Smart, smart.
If the Duke can get us cement and the equipment we need to fight off those blue-skinned bastards, I don't care how he does it.
Well, we got that. Alright, he's upstairs. I was wondering how I was gonna get to that. Alright, hi.
I hear the Duke of Oriflamme plans to turn this town into some sort of fortress. Do you think that's a good idea?
It's not for me to say. All I know is that unless the Emperor orders me otherwise, His Eminence's word is law. Look, no one likes all these taxes and tariffs, but empires don't come for free. Once Sanbreque is back on her feet, we'll all reap the benefits.
I mean, yeah. But like, at the same time, I get what everyone's saying, But don't they already have, like, they don't need an empire. They already have a pretty self-sustaining village. Hello. Hi, Philippe.
Captain, do you have a moment?
For you? Certainly. Clive, wasn't it?
Yes.
Thank you for last time. How can I help you?
I wanted to ask you about the Duke of Oriflamme. Do you intend to go along with his plan?
But to tell you the truth, I'm in two minds. It's my sworn duty as a captain of the Imperial Army to obey his orders. But I can't say I agree with him.
Philippe, I remember you saying that you became a soldier to protect the people you loved. The Dame included.
That's right, I did.
Well, she doesn't agree with the Duke's orders either. She thinks they could tear Northreach apart.
And she's probably right. Thank you, Clive. I know what I need to do now.
All right.
Protecting the people I love is what matters. Doesn't matter how. Well, duty calls, so I better go.
All right.
Thanks again.
Let's go. Hopefully he does something to help, not hinder.
It seems Philippe wants to do the right thing at least. I expect Isabel will be pleased to hear that, if nothing else.
All right. Let's go see Isabel. Isabel, where are you? I am going the completely wrong direction, aren't I? Hello.
Ah, Clive. How did you fare? Were you able to speak with the Duke?
I was, but...
So Northreach is to be a fortress after all.
Unfortunately.
It will certainly help to hold back the thralls. There's no denying that. Though I doubt it will come as much consolation to the townspeople whose worldly goods are confiscated to pay for it. They deserve to be heard, Clive. To have a say in this new empire the Duke means to build.
Sadly, His Eminence values their obedience more than their opinions, and hopes to reassert the authority of the state. I fear he sees the people as mere pawns on his chessboard to be sacrificed for the greater good.
Oof.
Needless to say, they themselves are of a different opinion, and would rather their destinies were in your hands. The soldiers, meanwhile, are content to follow their orders. And not just because of the Duke's rank, but because of his vision.
I thought as much. Had I sworn to protect Sambrek, I dare say I too would want nothing more than to see it rise from the ashes. Thank you for trying. But the battle is lost.
I wouldn't say that.
I don't know about that.
Exactly. Hi, Fish. Hello.
What happened to your uniform?
I handed it in, along with my resignation. Told the lads I wished them well, but that I owe it to those I love to call it a day.
But why?
Because I realize what really matters to me.
Aww.
Not following some nobleman's orders for the sake of it, but protecting
Go,
what I care about.
Philippe.
Protecting Northreach. I honestly don't know when those monsters will return, but I'm certain they're not finished with us yet. And when they do come back, we need to be ready for them. We need to stand together, all of us. And with you to lead us, my lady, I reckon we can do it. It was you who finally convinced me, Clive. There's no point following orders if they go against everything you believe.
Indeed.
All of us, standing together. That has always been Northreach's best hope.
Aww.
And one which still lies within our grasp.
Yeah.
We have only to turn our attentions to the true enemy. Thank you, Philippe, for showing me what I must do.
Yes.
For you, my lady. Speaking of standing together, would you mind if I borrowed a few of the lads from the Vale to help keep watch around the town? I fear His Eminence has loftier tasks in mind for the guard.
Not at all. Be my guest.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Aww. Aww. Look at them go! Yes!
There may be hope for Northreach yet. Especially with men like you and Philippe to champion our cause. I, for my part, shall continue to work upon the Duke, in the stubborn belief that I might still tempt him into joining hands. But I suspect I shall have to call upon your aid again.
Alright.
Until then, Clive.
Gosh. Okay. Quest complete. Under new management. Speak with Victor by the desert gate. I'm doing all of these side quests. And I think I'm gonna try to do every side quest before I stop stream. And then tomorrow I'm gonna try to focus on main story. I said try, because I don't know if I will.
Still in Dalamil, Victor?
Ah, Sid.
I thought you'd have returned to Cosnis by now.
I did. Then I came back. I've developed something of a fondness for the place.
Aww.
And having worked so hard to see it saved from one fate, it would seem remiss to abandon it to another. A sentiment Master Lubor certainly isn't shy about exploiting. Hence my doing his bidding yet again.
Aww.
Not the only one.
What does he want you to do?
He asked for my aid in putting down the bandits. And he said that you might be able to help me find them.
Then you've come at just the right time. I was on my way to speak with Conrad about how to organize our forces. There are more camps in the vicinity than we can safely strike at once. But we must strike together, and we must strike soon at as many camps as we can.
Can do, sir. Can do.
Give this league of theirs time to rally its forces.
All right. Which camp shall I take?
There's one upriver. Just out there, across the dunes.
Leave it with me.
There's a world outside of... Alright. Let's go kill some guys. Make it for the bandit camp. Do, 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 do. Alright.
Ready, go?
Bandit camp.
Right.
Da 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 la da da.
That must be the camp Victor mentioned.
Yep.
Come on then, Toggle.
Hello.
That's him. The one who killed Locke and Fingers. Take his head off.
If you would like to try, you can go ahead.
Over here.
Listen. Da, da, da. Perfect. Look at him go. Spoils.
I'd better let Victor know.
Perfect.
Sid, where are you?
Hello.
Ah, I see the bandits didn't pose you any trouble.
Not at all.
No, but that's not why you're here, is it?
Nope.
No. Something's happened. We need you back in Dalamil.
All right.
What is it?
The whole town's in uproar.
Why?
They're saying that Lubor is a bearer.
What?
What?
Seems that one of our parties wasn't as thorough as they should have been. They let one of the bandits escape, and his escape route took him right through Dalamil. Some of the children spotted him, and he was about to silence them. And when Lubor felled him with a bolt of magic, and without a crystal.
But that's not possible.
It is if he's a bearer and has been hiding it all these years, which is what people are saying.
No!
I wouldn't blame him. No man is branded by choice. Still, all those people see is a man who's lied to them all his life. One who was made a leader of himself when the world believed he should have been a slave.
Fuck.
All right.
I don't know where we go from here, but I know one thing. Lubor needs all the friends he can get right now.
Can do.
Right.
Let's go back to Dalamil.
And now everyone knows. I made it a habit to keep a crystal close at hand for just such an occasion. And when that occasion arose, I forgot to reach for it. Well, it was bound to come out sooner or later.
He's so blasé about it.
Sorry, Lubor. We tried to keep running, but we just couldn't anymore.
Aww.
There's nothing to be sorry for. I rather enjoyed playing the hero for once.
Aww.
All that matters to me is that you two are safe.
Look at him talking to his betters like it's nothing. All lies, I'll wager. Just like the ones he fed us all these years.
Fuck off.
Once people make up their minds, it's hard to change them. We need to do something, and quickly. Convince the people not to let their prejudices blind them. Convince them that nothing has changed. That their enemy lies outside these walls, not within them.
Drama.
Right. We should speak to everyone.
We should.
I'm glad you agree. I'll handle the townsfolk. I'm a Dalmek born and bred. They listen to me. You head to the tavern. Make Conrad and Natalie remember who Lubor really is. They know that Lubor and I are friends. I might not make for the most impartial of interlocutors. Lord Underhill of Randalar's League of Merchants, however, is a trusted and impartial mediator of note.
I'll do what I can.
All right. 1 second. I need to pause.
Lubor, stay here with the children. I can't promise anything, but we'll try.
I'll be right back.
That is all I can ask of you.
One second. I'll be right back. Oh, hey! back. Let's save Lubor from being killed. How many? Let's do a any percent save Lubor from being murdered.
Why are you taking the bearers? Why do they always have to make such a fuss outside?
Hello. Any percent not have Lubor
Forgive me for
killed.
disturbing you, but could I have a moment of your time?
I've seen your face before.
As have I, Lord Underhill, wasn't it?
She's so
The League of
suspicious.
Merchants.
That's right. I wanted to speak to you about Lubor.
Aw.
The rumors that he's a bearer. All true, I'm afraid.
He'll never be mayor now. Not if I have anything to do with it.
But what of his wares? Bearer or no, his steel is highly valued throughout the Republic. In this, at least, he's done the town a service. Might that not earn him a little leniency?
Leniency? He pretended to be one of us when he was laughing behind our backs all the while.
I'm sorry, my lord, but he lied to us. He lied to you. He cannot be trusted.
So what do you propose? Will you drive him from his home? Close his forge?
Oh, shit.
That is a question for the people of Dalimil, and they will thank you not to get involved.
Oh. Damn. Okay.
The townsfolk have made their minds up. There was nothing I could do.
Aw.
Nor I. Conrad and Natalie refuse to consider anything but their own wounded pride.
You never know. Once their anger is cooled, they might see things differently. For now, we should report back to Lubor.
Aw.
All right.
Just when he was about to become mayor, too. Rude of them.
Why the hell would Victor take the bearer's side?
Hello.
I assume the situation is hopeless?
Yep.
There's still hope. But
perhaps not in this lifetime, I think it's fair to say.
Yeah, sadly.
You mustn't think like that, Lubor. Give them time.
I don't think there can be.
We'll talk some sense into them in the end, you'll see.
No, you won't. And your efforts would be better spent elsewhere.
But Lubor...
Rosina would often tell me that steel does not lie, that a blade is a reflection of the smith who forged it. To yourself be true, that was her point. Rather an ironic one when you consider that her life was taken with a blade of her own making.
Oh shit, what?
But I do not doubt that she was always true to herself and what she believed in, right to the end. And so must I be. I must do what I know to be right, no matter what others might think of me. And now, I know what that is.
Aw.
I must embrace my new role of villain so that the people of Dalimil have something to unite against. For only united can they hope to stand against the threat that awaits them. I'll need to make a suitably dramatic exit, of course.
Ah!
Lubor, you're the only one who was ever kind to us.
Aw.
We'll be all alone. Again.
Aw.
Trust me, little ones, it is for the best that I go. Not only for the town, but for you, too.
How could it possibly be for the best? These children need you. The least you can do is give the townspeople a chance to change their minds.
I would not take it, Victor. It's over.
Yeah.
Over, you say? And so just like that, you're going to throw this town and these children to the wolves? I thought you were better than this.
And he is.
But it seems you had me fooled as well.
Victor.
Damn.
Forget it. Do what you will.
Yeah.
You sure you're making the right choice, Lubor?
Of those available to me, I believe it's the best one. Yes. Ah, but where are my manners? Here. A reward for clearing out that bandit camp.
Okay.
Right then. I have packing to do.
If there's anything I can do. Anything.
I'll bear it in mind. Thank you.
You should invite him to the hideout. You should invite him to the hideout. We could use another blacksmith. I mean, we have 3 now. We would have 3, but like we could use another blacksmith. They're fun. Blacksmiths are fun. You can just steal him. I wouldn't mind you stealing him. I would agree, actually. I like him. Can we keep him, please? Mom, I'm begging. Can we keep him? Oh well. Duty to the Undying. Make for Kritov. Gilded Path. Booklet. Let's go to Eastpool real quick. Finish this one. Hello! It's me! Hello!
The Guardian's saying
Nice to be here. Hi! I'm here to give you stuff. And kill Akashic.
Ah, Lord Rossfield. What brings you to Eastpool?
Bitches.
A delivery from Martha.
Dear God, shut your mouth, Izzy. While Chocobos adore Gishel greens, their human masters find them significantly less toothsome, turning to them only in times of hardship, most often after their faithful steeds have already been added to the pot. Yeah, Chocobo soup sounds good, not gonna lie.
These are Gizal green seeds. Martha's keen to cut the apron strings then, is she?
Yes.
I jest, of course. You see, I had thought we might be able to revive the old wheat fields, but they'd long since gone to seed. Only without the seeds.
Martha was hoping he might be able to show the bearers how to plant and tend these, so that they'll be able to fend for themselves.
That's not a bad idea. These bearers had only recently escaped their bonds before we brought them here.
Yep.
They know little of freedom, of providing for themselves and their loved ones. Unless we teach them how to live like free men, I fear that all we have achieved in bringing them here is to exchange one master for another. Not that myself and the Guardians have been the best example to them so far, subsisting almost entirely on Martha's charity as we do. It's about time we all started to provide for ourselves, bearers and Guardians alike.
Yeah, that's what she wants.
Unfortunately, we've been a little too busy of late to focus on much besides bolstering our defenses. There have been alarming reports of
Akashic.
The horde is closing in.
Yep.
They're coming, so wait, all of them.
Damn it all, I thought we'd have more time. Gather the men in the square. Send to the rest for reinforcements.
Yes, Sir Wade.
That's a pretty good salute, not gonna lie.
The horde.
Akashic, a veritable legion of them. They've been seen prowling around the northern reaches for a while now. We don't have the numbers to hold back a swarm that size. I had hoped to build a perimeter wall so that myself and the Guardians might be able to defend the village, but...
Now you're out of time.
Yep.
Precisely. If reinforcements from the rest arrive before they do, we may just scrape through, but I fear that's rather an enormous if.
If.
What if you could call on reinforcements from Eastpool?
You mean the bearers? We brought them here so they might live, not die fighting for their lives.
Huh.
So wait. You said you lack men to defend the village. Are the bearers not men? Do they not wish to see Eastpool saved? Though they may not be trained soldiers like your Guardians. What help they are able to offer could still prove the difference between victory and defeat.
That is true. And you know it.
You're right, my lord. I will appeal to them.
All right.
My friends, I humbly beg your aid. We Guardians are few and our enemies many. But I swear we can defeat them with you at our side.
All right.
You'll
send us to the slaughter.
No.
To serve as bait for those fiends so that you and your men might be spared.
No, dude.
And to think we trusted you. Say what you will. A home is not worth dying for.
All right.
But it is worth fighting for.
Hello, milady.
Sir Wade fights to give you lot a chance. Just like I do. Just like Sid does. We all wanted to give you a home where you could be free.
Aww.
And you got one, didn't you? This place, Eastpool. This is your village. Your home. And if you don't fight to protect what's yours, you'll lose it. You know I'm right. This world wants to take everything from you. Everything.
Ooh.
Your homes. Your
She's good at
freedom, your
speeches.
very lives. So then, are you going to stand by and let that happen to you? Are you going to accept fate like good little Bran did and die, having never stood up for yourselves? Or will you fight like free men and women?
Yes, my girl.
What are you doing?
All right. Give me a sword. I never dreamt I'd have a home of my own. And now that I have, I
Yes.
don't want to lose it. I will protect what's mine, or die trying.
We all will. Free men and women, fighting together.
Aww. Aww.
For Eastpool!
Yeah.
For Eastpool!
Yes. Yes. Oh, I love it.
Thank you, Martha.
Don't mention it. Just promise me one thing. That you'll show them how freeborn fight.
Yes.
Gladly.
Yes. Let's go fight the Akashic. We have an army at our backs.
Well, if it was numbers you were lacking, you certainly won't be now.
Thanks to you.
Thank you, Martha.
Me? Oh, I just love the sound of my own voice.
She's good at
Lord
speeches.
Rossfield, my lady, we're ready.
So what's the plan of action?
We'll divide our forces into several small detachments, each made up of guardians, bearers, and guards from the rest. These will position themselves at strategic points around the village. Upon engaging with the Akashic, each detachment will keep the creatures occupied as best they can, steadily retreating all the while.
You're going to lure them into the village?
I am. We will have neither the time nor the resources to treat the wounded, so injuries must be avoided at all costs. Instead, we will focus purely on defense at first.
Oh!
By coordinating our withdrawal through the use of messengers drawn from among the bearers, we will aim to have the swarm converge at a point of our choosing.
Okay.
With luck, that point will be the village square. The perfect place for our most able warriors to surround them and fall upon them. And for you and I to finish them off.
Can do.
Sound plan. But one that'll require a leader with a cool head and strong nerves to coordinate the retreat. I'd say you have both in abundance, Await. But you'll be needed. Please, leave the last of the fighting to me.
Ha! And let you have all the glory.
Sir Wade, they're here.
Let's go. I
Then
cannot
you know
wait.
What you must do. We work together, everyone playing their part, each shielding the other that no man might fall, that Eastpool might live on. For Rosaria.
For Rosaria.
All right.
We've no time to argue, my lord. I'll do as you ask.
And I will do as you ask.
All right, Beyblade.
Suppose we'd better do our bit too, then, eh?
Right you are, Martha.
All right, Beyblade. Let's go. I completely forgot. So,
The calm before the storm.
I wrote down LSU, large structural unit, when you see this weep, and I keep on seeing it out the corner of my eye, and I keep on kind of giggling. I'm playing on my PC, and it's on my PC screen. So I'll see it, and I'll look at it, and I'll be like, when you see this weep, and I can't help but kind of giggle. Alright. Go around. Come on, you got this! Kill it! Alright. Come on, come on, come on. Raptors? Okay. They have raptors, apparently. I hadn't seen any. Here we go. Spoils a lot of EXP. Don't mind if I do.
Looks like that's the last of them.
Lord Rossfield, change of plan.
What?
What is it?
Owl from the rest. An Akashic curl's been sighted on Rhiannon's ride and is headed in their direction.
Well, the better half of her guard is here. So wait, how many Akashic remain in East Pool?
Hard to say. My men are still facing some resistance, but I think the worst is behind
So
us.
we're gonna go find a curl.
I could order a detachment or two to fall back and...
No. Let them finish the job. You stay here too, Sir Wade. Your men need you.
Yes, they
I'll
do.
go after the curl. Join me only when East Pool is won.
If you're sure, my lord.
I mean, he's fought one before. He's fought one before. He's fought multiple. I've fought multiple. All right.
Next one's mine.
Oh, wow. Bear's got taste for blood now. Don't mind it. They get to kill as a treat. They deserve it. All right. Oh, hello.
Get him.
I think I'm supposed to be around level 35 and I'm not. Oops. Hello. Hello. Time to kill. I miss Jill. I miss Jill. Jill, I miss you. I'm happy I got Torgal, though. I think I would have gone crazy if I did not have Torgal. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Hi! Don't mind if I do.
There it is. With me, Torgal. Torgal, kill! Stick him! Too slow.
There we go. I shredded its health bar as much as I could. Kill it, kill it, kill it. I really love the designs of the monsters in this game. It's really is one of the most interesting monster designs I've seen. Coral Whisker.
All right. Back to Eastpool.
Back to Eastpool. I wish I could remove the ears from my model. I think it would make things easier.
Lord Rossfield, the Curl, is it?
I hope so.
Dead.
Thank the Founder for that. And for you, my lord.
Don't mind it.
We were able to eradicate the rest of the Horde. I have guardians posted around the village to keep watch for further attacks, but all seems quiet for now. I hesitate to say it, but I think it might be over.
Whew.
I think it might.
We did it.
We did.
We saved Eastpool.
We did.
Thank you, my friends. Thank you.
Aw.
No, Sir Wade. It's us who should be thanking you. You brought us together. Showed us what it means to fight for what you hold dear.
We never had nothing to call our own before. We didn't know what it meant to protect it, but now we do. We really do.
Aww.
Forgive us, Sir Wade. You and your people saved us, and still we doubted you. But there's no doubt in my mind anymore. We're free men now, so we have to start acting like it.
Yes.
We have to fight to protect what's ours, to protect Eastpool.
Aww.
And we shall. We all shall. Together.
Yes.
This is our home. And if anyone or anything tries to take it away,
they'll have us to answer to.
Come on then. Let's get to work.
Aw.
This village isn't going to rebuild itself.
It's not. Let's go.
They're not slaves anymore.
no. They're Rosarians. Your father took pity on the bearer's plight, and I believe if he was still with us today, this is what he would have wanted.
Aww.
I believe you might be right.
I shall remain here, my lord, and do what I can to help rebuild the village. After all, this is my home now too, and I could hardly call myself an Eastpoolian if I didn't pull my weight.
I think you'll find it's East Pudlian, Sir Wade.
East Pudlian.
But you should be proud all the same. I'll have to pull my weight too. Can't have the rest getting outclassed.
I agree.
Speaking of which, I ought to be getting back.
Can we continue to count on your support, Martha?
Of course, and I'll be counting on yours too. Us Rosarians have got to stick together, haven't we?
Indeed we have.
Aww.
And Clive, come by the Golden Stables when you get the chance. I ain't paid you for delivering them seeds yet.
All right. I will.
Can do, ma'am. Can do. Martha has to be one of my favorite non-playable characters.
Rossfield, do you remember our very first mission together?
Oh, yeah.
Clearing the goblins from the Stillwind Marshes.
I do.
How could I forget?
There's one sight that I shall never forget. You, facing off against that giant Morble. Not a trace of fear on your face. Since that day, there have been more than a few times when I felt like giving up. When the odds seemed so stacked in the enemy's favor, I thought I may as well just lay down my sword and surrender. But every time, I would think back to the look in your eyes that day and remember what it means to be a shield.
Aww.
Know that whatever trials Eastpool may face, I shall never lose courage. Thanks to you.
So Wade, you have always been a true shield. I know that Eastpool and indeed all of Rosaria, will be safe in your hands.
Thank you, my lord. I know the rest of the world will be safe in yours.
I'll do my best.
All right. Speak with Martha. Let's go talk to Martha real quick. Travel to Obelisk. The worst times really brings out the best of people. Yes, it really does. And I love that this is a major point in the game where, like, everything seems awful, but... Martha?
The hero returns.
Yes, I do.
It's lucky you came by when you did, eh? Not only did my seeds get delivered, but you went and saved Eastpool and all.
I just did what I could.
And it's only right that you get rewarded for it.
Yes, ma'am.
Take it before I change my mind.
Thank you, Martha.
So, Eastpool's finally back on its feet again. And a home to free bearers. Who'd have thought we'd see the day, eh?
Well, it was your idea.
I know that, but I never stopped to think what it would mean. Bearers in charge of themselves, thinking for themselves, working for themselves. Not your hideaway, but not even hidden away. Though I suppose the rest ain't much different nowadays. You know, bearers living free like that. Reminds me of when I first met Sid.
We get more Sid backstory?
As I am to recall that particular day.
I take it you didn't always see eye to eye. What happened?
Ooh.
Well, if you really want to know, I started doing what I do long before I met Sid.
Oh.
In fact, that's how I met him. Or at least how he came to meet me.
Really?
He showed up at the stables one day, asking questions about who'd been buying up bearers. Founder knows what he thought I was doing with them. Running a hunt, poking around in their innards. Something awful anyway. Me, I thought he was a new constable. Thought the game was up. But somehow we both managed to work out what each other was about.
Aww.
And before I knew it, the cheeky arse was rattling on at me about how I was doing it all wrong. After all my hard work.
Fucking
told me I was giving him relief but not freedom. That my bearers were still dying as slaves. Got right under my skin, it did.
For good reason.
Told him if he didn't like it, he could bugger off and report me to the garrison. And do you know what he did? He smiled. And then he laughed. And then I did the same. We made a pact that day, that whenever one of us was in need, the other would always be there for him.
Aww.
And you were?
Well, we both wanted the same thing, to make life better for bearers. Just like your dad. Do you know, I was born right around the time Elwyn became Archduke. Growing up, I saw how he tried to change things.
Aww.
He certainly didn't lack for ambition, that one.
Indeed. But the loftier one's ambitions, the harder they are to achieve. Which is why those of us who follow in their footsteps need to finish what people like Sid and my father started.
Suppose you're right, aye.
Aww.
And if we don't manage it, there's always them who come after us. Good thing we've got a few half-decent sorts waiting in the wings, eh? It's almost enough to give you a little bit of hope.
Just a little.
Anyway, enough nattering. Better get back to work.
Aww.
Let's see about making everyone some dinner, shall we?
I like...
The least the folks who saved Eastpool deserve is a hot meal. And you and me ain't gonna save the world on an empty stomach neither.
That sounds like a wonderful idea.
I love the fact that, like... I love the fact that we get so much storytelling about, like... So many different characters. Martha's Rest signboard. Oh! I love the fact that Martha is so integral to the plot. I love how they introduce characters and did not ignore them. Like, the characters they introduce you to are important. Like, Martha's important, Isabella's important, or Isabella's important. Lubor is important. All of them are important in different ways, and I love the fact that they did not like ignore any of them.
There you go.
It makes me happy that it didn't feel like any character was being like their utilization wasn't being brought to the most they could have. I loved that. It makes me happy to just have to remember that kind of. All of these characters are important, and they all have backstories and ideals, and I love that. Hi, Theo.
Clive, you'll be pleased to know that the negotiations are progressing well.
That's good.
That is good news.
Yes. Our comrade in Randala has just sent word that the contract should be
Exactly,
signed very soon.
exactly.
But I still have much and more to prepare. It's a huge undertaking moving this many bearers at once. You couldn't do me a quick favor, could you?
Absolutely. Sure.
What is it this time? More wild beasts?
Nothing like that. I just need you to go over to the caravans and ask El how long we have until the bearers arrive. Find out exactly how much faster I need to get all these supplies moved.
All right. I'll go and ask.
Thanks, Clive. I owe you one.
Can do. Sure, let's prioritize this quest. Speak with Eloise.
Don't blame yourself, El. This is their fault, not yours.
I know, but...
Oh.
No buts about it. All right?
Negotiations went down the drain, didn't they?
Is something wrong?
Bonnie came to give me a message from our intermediary. The talks with the Republican army have fallen through. We've reached an agreement with the Silver Peak Consortium instead.
No.
Their prices have fallen of late. We deliberately offered above the going rate to try and deter other bidders. But the Consortium offered double what we did, and the army jumped at the chance.
And you had no opportunity to make a counteroffer?
None at all. And we were so close.
Oh, shit.
What's happened? I saw Vonnie leaving. She didn't look happy.
And with good reason.
Okay.
But I thought we were the only ones the Fist was speaking to about the bearers.
I thought so
How did the
too.
Consortium even find out about this?
It's not so surprising. They have ears all over the Republic.
They do.
This isn't over. The Consortium will have to sell these bearers eventually, and at the price they paid, buyers will be few and far between. I'm going to Randalar myself.
Alone? You sure that's wise?
Are you offering to be my bodyguard?
Might as well.
How kind. Meet me at the checkpoint near the capital gates. I'll send an owl ahead and request a meeting. You go to Cashlock, Theo, and get everything ready. We've waited far too long as it is. Even if I fail to free these bearers, there will be others. Someone needs to prepare the place and keep any prowling beasts at bay.
Oh, and that's me, is it? Well, it looks like I'm following orders till she gets back from meeting the Silver Peak Consortium, who've been doing their best to undermine our scheme. She'll never join them after this, surely. No, she said it herself. She still has plans for Cashlock, even if this one falls through. She means to stay with us then. I can't say I'm not happy to hear it, but is this what she really wants?
Aw.
You have to trust her.
You're right. It's what she wants now. And if Elle's off fighting for the cause, I should do my part too. So I bid you farewell and safe travels, my friend.
Thank you.
I'll gather my men and leave for Cashlock. We'll make sure the place is well stocked and defended. You go to Randalar and see if you can stop my sister biting the Consortium's heads off. If she won't consider her prospects, someone has to.
I'll do my best.
Alright.
Alright. To Randalar then.
Randalar.
Better not.
Oh, I have to walk all the way over? Are you kidding me? Fine. I have to walk all the way over. It's not that long, but my goodness, do I not like doing this. I'm so glad I have Ambrosia. She just pops out of walls.
Good girl.
She's amazing.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Let's go, baby chocobo. I still wonder how long the average lifespan for a chocobo is. Genuine question. Leave me alone! Go away! Leave me be! Oh, am I going the right way? Yes. Hello! Oh, fine. There we go. Hi. Why did you jump? Why are you jumping?
I hope I didn't keep you waiting. Did you arrange to speak with the consortium?
Here they are now.
You wish to consult with me?
How many?
I did. It's about the bearers you recently purchased from the Fist. We had all but finished making arrangements to buy them ourselves, and then you stepped into the fray.
You misunderstand. The consortium had an interest in purchasing them from the very first. It was only our regard for you that kept us from bidding. But your hesitancy in accepting our offer to you suggested that the regard was not mutual. And so we resumed our business.
I did not hesitate. I am simply not inclined to make such decisions without first giving them due consideration. But what is done is done. Come then. How much do you want for them?
Alas, you are too late yet again. We rarely take on such unconventional merchandise without a purchaser in mind.
Who?
The bearers belong to him now.
Who is your buyer?
A trader from across the water.
No!
A most demanding fellow, if it's any consolation. He insisted the bearers be fed, dressed, even given their own bunks for the voyage over. That's what you get when you deal with continental types.
I wouldn't know.
Oh yes, the culture on the continent is quite different to ours. They pay good money for bearers not fit for the knacker's yard, and treat them like kings.
Martha?
But as long as they pay.
That does sound unusual. No matter then. If they've already left our shores, there's little that can be done. Allow me to withdraw my interest. And with it, my interest in joining your organization.
My associates will be sorry to hear that.
I don't trust it. I really don't. At least it's a one-way trek.
I'm sorry you weren't able to save them.
As am I. But I only have myself to blame. He was right, you see. The Silver Peak Consortium did intend to buy those bearers before I did. Their representative hinted at a possible purchase when he came to recruit me. I feigned interest in joining them in the hope he might be encouraged to tell me more, and he did just that. As soon as he left, I sent my own offer to Randalar.
So you never...
No. I entertained the Consortium's proposal solely so I could learn more about those bearers. But I was a fool to think they wouldn't find out. I knew exactly who I was dealing with.
You tried.
I did. And if what he said was true, the bearers are to be well treated. Which is something, at least. But they deserved more. I wanted so badly to see them freed.
Eloise! Eloise! Word from Cashlock. The village is under attack.
What?
A pack of beasts have come down from the mountains, and there's a dragon at its head.
Shit.
Theo and the others are trying to hold them off as best they can, but the odds are against them.
How is there a dragon?
Help, and fast.
How is there a dragon?
Theo.
I'll go on ahead.
All right, let's go help out Theo.
Thank you, Clive. I'll gather some men and join you there. Just make sure he's safe.
Can do. Alright.
Hold on, Theo.
Okay. I know I'm being greedy when I want teleport points right where they want me to go for a lot of things. I know I'm just being greedy. I know, but like at the same time, I want teleport points. This causes these side quests to be so much longer. I could already be doing main story, and they want me running. I could be doing the main story right now, but no. No, I have to. Oh well. Hello.
Where's Theodore?
Upriver! He led the dragon that way to keep it from the village, but the whole area's flooded with ether. We just have to pray he makes it out in one piece.
I can do better than that. Torgal, with me.
Alright, let's go save Theo from being killed by a fucking dragon. A dragon! Why? Hopefully this one will be easier than the other one. The other one decided to give me a one-sided ass whooping. Come on. Let's go beat this guy up.
Where are you, Theo?
Theo is all the way over there. God. Helldiver. Okay. Come on, come on, come on. I wish they would just give me teleports. This would make the game so much shorter. I don't know how many hours I've put into this game, but it's not a small amount.
The ether's too thick. These creatures have already turned.
Alright, where's Theo? Alright, where's the dragon? Where's the dragon?
I can't waste any more time. I need to find Theodore before that dragon does.
Nope, the dragon found you.
Looks like it's found me.
Yup.
This thing's turned as well. This isn't going to be easy.
Oh, it's a boss. Alright, come on. You can shatter. Come on. You got this. Yes, staggered. Yes, you did it. Come on, come on, come on. Out of the way, out of the way, out of the way. Dragon dance? Oh no 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 thank you. No, get out of the way, get out. Oh! Ow! Ow! Yeah, this is what this is very much like the other guy. Just with a lower health bar. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. You got this, you got this, you got this, you got this. Oh.
Nice try.
Come on, come on, come on. You got this. Perfect. Whoo! Whoo! Yes! We did it! Oh! Oh, that's a celebration. I killed a dragon! Finally! I mean, this is like the third one I've killed.
Theodore, you had me worried for...
Oh, he's Akashic, isn't he? Oh no.
We have to get you out of here.
He's Akashic, isn't he?
I think it might be a little too late for that.
No! Theo!
Bearer or no, there's only so much ether a man can take, and that Drake just wouldn't let me leave.
Theo, no!
You have my thanks, Sid, for finishing what I could not. For keeping Elle's dream. Theodore.
Oh, so that's how they turn Akashic. Oh, we have to kill Theo. No! No, I don't want to hurt him! I should have never gone on this side quest! No!
Don't make me do this.
Stop it, Theo! Stop!
Stay back, Eloise! He's turned. And so will you. Take care of my sister. Theodore, wait. Goodbye.
Oh, no! No! No, don't do this! What? No! 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 No!
Thank you, Clive. I think I'll be all right now.
That was...
Why would they do that?
Leading the dragon away from the village like that. His first instinct was always to protect people. To put others' well-being before his own.
And now he's gone. Because I sent him to that place, against his will.
It wasn't against his will. He was ready to do whatever it took to show you he could stand on his own. So that you would finally be free to live your own life.
To live my own life? He never could come to terms with the choice I made.
What exactly happened? You once told me Theo was the first bearer you ever helped.
We grew up in Canva. We were born to one of the great trading houses. And I was chosen to inherit the family business. I had my father's head for figures, you see. Theo did not. While I studied the art of commerce, he played at soldiers instead. A late bloomer, in more ways than one. For unlike most bearers, it wasn't until his 15th summer that his powers awakened. My parents tried to drive him out of the house and into the care of the constables. But before they could, I took him into mine.
Theo told me something else. He clearly admired your devotion to the cause of freeing others like him from slavery. But he said you deserved a better life than this. He wanted to free you from what he called your bonds, just as you freed him from his.
I would be lying if I said I had not wondered from time to time.
Why would they do
how much
this?
easier my life might have been if I had allowed Theo to be taken, and devoted myself to the family business instead. But I have never regretted the decision I made. Being with my brother meant more to me than tradition or reputation.
God, why do
I
they
only
make
had to
me
look
do
at him
this?
to remind myself of that night and the choice I made, and the fact that I would make the same choice again in a heartbeat. He was never a burden. How could he even think that? If anything, I was the one who weighed him down.
Why do they...
You weren't, Eloise. He said it himself, that he had always been grateful to you for saving him, and that he wanted to repay you by letting you live the life you were denied. Neither you nor Theo weighed each other down. You loved one another.
God, this game.
Whatever was necessary to continue living your lives together, and you always would have.
You're right. All I ever wanted. All I ever did.
God!
It was so we could be together. Oh, Theo. Why did you have to...
Oh, this game! Ah! I'm hurt! Oh god. I'm like still crying.
No, Theo wanted me
you
to
know,
move
fuck it.
on. But I'm staying here at the Crimson Caravans to continue our work. We can make a difference here. We can help people. Save them.
This game saw me in particular, decided a baseball bat to the back of the head was the only way to give me affection. God.
I need nothing more from life than that. So I'll carry on doing what we do, ensuring that goods, people, bearers get where they need to be, bringing smiles to people's faces, just like we always have, and to Theo's, wherever he is. This is the life I have chosen, the life I will always choose.
I've made a choice of my own, to continue helping you however I can, whenever you need it.
Thank you, Clive. Let's go on together then. For Theodore.
What is this game? This game decided, you know this overly attached, emotional person who's playing this game? You know that one right there? Let's take this emotional baseball bat and just slam it into the back of her head. She'll never be able to Ah! God. Alright. Let's go back to the hideaway. Finish a couple of these.
Covered in nicks and lumps.
Oh.
It's a wonder they can still walk.
Alright, give me my stuff, please. I'm not gonna emotionally recover for that for a while.
Here you are. Come again. I may have more for you.
Alright. Mids, chambers, or dungeon, whatever she wanted to call it. God. It's like this game was hand-created to make me as emotionally vulnerable as possible. And I both hate it and I am very proud of it.
Ah, Sid. Wasn't expecting you back so soon.
I went through 6 different things.
Is it good news or bad?
Spherical Echo. No doubt the Fallen had some other purpose in mind for these contrivances than to stud them in a smelter, and would ridicule us for doing so, just as a man of present day might laugh at a goblin using a carefully filed cogwheel to enliven his hat. Alright.
Good, thankfully. Here.
That's brilliant! Thanks a blimmin' million! I'll fit him to the smelter right away!
Sometime later.
May I present to you the Telemon Furnace! In bad, is she?
She's a beauty.
Alright.
You saved my bacon again, Sid, and I ain't about to let your good deed go unrewarded.
It's fine, really. My bag's flexible enough already.
Oh, don't say that. I'm sure I can make a few improvements to it yet.
You could just buy me a bigger...
How about that clasp? Looks a bit stiff. Reckon you could loosen it up and make some more room? And I reckon I know how. With a new alloy we've been working on. The Telemon Furnace was just what we needed to perfect it. It's a metal, see?
He's like, why don't you just buy me a new bag?
It's also, well, stretchy, if you can believe it.
Stretchy metal. Well, if you insist.
Why does he have 2 swords?
Is the spirit. You'll love it, I promise.
I just realized Clive has a sword on his hip and on his back. What? Why do you have 2? When have you ever been in a situation where you needed 2 swords?
So, what do you reckon?
Exactly. Why does he need 2 swords?
It's actually quite ingenious. Thank you, Owain.
Shh, don't mention it. You earned it.
Got anything you want to say to the masses?
Been using that metal anyway. Reckon we'll have all kinds of uses for
Oh.
it around the hideaway. Can't think of any right now, but that's our job, innit? Dreaming up new ways to make life easier around here. Maybe even out there, too. One day, the whole world's gonna know about the inventions you've helped us put together. That bag of yours will be the first of many. You mark my words.
Little one has decided my lap is important. Hi, little one. Hi, baby girl. You got anything you want to say? Anything you want to say to the people? Come on. Come on. Anything you want to say to the people? Nothing else? Inventory maximized. Do I get something for it? 8544. Okay. With 2 Ds. Upgrade consumable potency and inventory slots to their maximum. I'm happy. Alright. Hi! Oh, hi there. Let's go talk to Blackthorn.
So, she don't need sails or oars, but she's still the fastest ship on the sea.
Alright. Honey? That tail is real long. And you know it. Hi. Oh. She left. She left me. She took the kids. Alright, let's go finish up this final one. Or not final, there's another one. Kretov. Alright, but I
Oh, don't tell me we've run out of Papio nuts and all.
Ah, the man himself.
We were just about to make a start on that sword I promised you.
It's funny, but none of this would have been possible without your help.
I know, praise me.
You remember Camille? We'll be using his level work for the grip. The steel, meanwhile, will be tempered in a fire, burning the cinders you charmed out of old Zoltan here. And that whetstone from the Outer Isles? That'll be what gives the blade its edge. And the final flourish will be my talented colleagues engraving.
A team effort led by the greatest blacksmith alive.
Yes!
Now, save that talk till the thing's finished, yeah? Right. I'm ready if you are.
Oh, we get a montage then? We get a montage? Do we get a montage? No. We just hear it. Sometime later.
Well, bugger me. We actually did it.
Let me see. Whoa! Oh, that thing's beautiful! Oh, I need to see this in the light. Oh, she's beautiful.
Sword to end all swords. Ragnarok.
Quite something.
I trust you'll take good care of it.
Thank you. Both of you.
Don't mind if I do.
So, does this make you pair the greatest craftsman alive, then?
This? Nah. This was just following the footsteps of the greats of old. It'll take more than that to earn us our place in history. But we're up for the challenge. Here.
Ooh, what is it?
A list of materials. Zoltan and I got talking on the long road back from Dravost.
We reckon with those items there, we could craft something even better than the Ragnarok. Something worthy of a legendary outlaw like yourself.
Wait, really?
That's a weapon.
Pretty sword? Pretty sword? Pretty sword?
This list with me. I was hoping you'd say that.
One legend at a time, eh, lads? Before you start on the next, who fancies raising a cup to friendship reforged?
Good idea. No more drinking to forget my past. It's about time I had something to celebrate.
Hell yeah.
Then tap the kegs! Vulcan's boys are on their way!
Aww. Oh, I love that. Pretty sword, pretty sword, pretty sword, pretty sword. Pretty sword. Pretty sword. Pretty sword. Ah. Oh, what? I hope you don't expect me to read that out loud. I don't know if I could. Pretty sword? Pretty sword? I need to see this in the light. Oh, it's so pretty. Wait. Oh, look at how pretty it is! You're joking! Alright, Blackthorn, hi.
I never thought me and Zoltan would ever speak again, let alone work together. And if it hadn't been for you, we wouldn't. You've been a good friend of me, Clive. The best.
Alright, use the forge.
Not saying Fornian, do you?
Alright. There was... What's it called? Oh, wow. Oh, wow, 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 wow. Whew. Oh. I want it. I want it badly. Fuck it. I'm getting that. I'm getting that.
Anything else?
I am going to be able to get that.
Tell me we've run out of papio nuts and all.
Alright. I know I said I was gonna do all of the side quests, but it's already 1:30, and I do not know how much Duty Undying is going to- how long Duty Undying is going to be. So I think I'm gonna save it for next stream. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Thank you, Pew. Thank you, Shadow. Thank you, Fairy. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Stay safe, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.